welcome. I'm Jeannie Dickinson of Jeannie's Designs. I love to make, create, and design, and I do it with all different mediums. I wanted to introduce myself and say hello. I am a wife of 42 years, a mom of 4, a nana of 12. I believe that art soothes the soul and helps heal the heart. It's happened in my life many times. If there was one message I could give to my children and grandchildren and all my friends, people I don't know too, is you are amazing. You are enough. You are talented and you are loved. And if I could give a confidence in that and a true knowledge in your heart and soul, if you will add gratitude and integrity, you will live a good life. It won't be easy, but it'll be a good life. And you can share your gifts with the world. So that's me in a nutshell. Those are the things I believe most and how I start and create. And I think that's why angels come out a lot in my artwork. I am going to take you on a little tour of my studio so you can see some of my artwork and just some of my mess. And it is real life. I decided not to worry about perfection because that's an illusion, and just get this video done so that you'll know a little bit about me. Art's messy, and that's okay to be a little messy in your studio or wherever you create, table, wherever. So I'm going to be back to welcome you into the studio and take a tour. Hello, welcome. Let's go take a peek at my studio. All right. So here's what I'm most known for are these leather journals. And I have supplies to make journals. I have journals for sale and a few other products up there that I've made for sale. We'll capture this little corner. So this is an inspiration wall. It's got a Wendy Brightbell piece, some Danielle Donaldson. It's got some stuff I did, some things I've just collected. Directly diagonal that I can't get to is another inspiration corner like this that has a Jean Oliver, something Renee Mueller did. And then all the walls in between are things that I've done, either from classes I taught or classes I've taken and incorporated in. The little stitchery piece, I was laid up off and on for 2 years after a car accident, and I couldn't always get out to the studio. So one of the times I just picked up some pieces and thread and started doing that to give my mind something to focus on. Those boxes are all player piano music that I haven't quite figured out where to store. I want to take them all apart and make journals out of them and paint on them. There is an angel from my mixed media angel class. Some more journals I made. My newest style is the ones with the metal covers. Right back there, storage. We won't go there, it's scary. This is what I see when I'm sitting at the station I use the most, is this inspiration board. And it's just got a mixture of things that I've learned or been working on or want to keep practicing, or colors I'm inspired by. Kind of a mixture, but sometimes it sparks what I want to do next. There's my easel, bunch of storage for supplies. That's my soldering station, very messy. I have some projects I'm working on, but I do have this cool shelf my husband put up, and I have just lots of different art I've learned. I've either done it with classes and then incorporated something I learned into my own, or that one is a class I teach on Teachable. That angel up there, that's from my mixed media angel class. Lots of projects going on. More metal books. And that's where I sit and do a lot of my work. Now we've walked all the way around. There's a circle around the workbench in the center of the room. some journals. Well, bless this hot mess, because it's always a hot mess. I'm always a hot mess. A new piece of art I'm working on. And I think that's it, friends. Thanks for stopping by the studio with me. Press down, lift up. We can do our Paisley type commas, where you're going to go down and lift up as you curve to the left or to the right. This is really good practice for learning to control your brush and seeing what it can do. Press down and lift up as you pull. So that's a great way to get some control and practice on your brush. We're going to cut the words apart and Mod Podge them on. But I also want to show you how to put the vinyl on, how to stencil the saying on if you want to stencil it, or how to trace the saying on. So now I have to decide, oh my, which saying do I want on this one? I wanted to talk a little bit more about doing these little final accents. I had something come with these little tiny bubbles. I love them. And I like to use them on bigger pieces. And then this is what I told you is that drywall tape, or you can use the drawer liner, shelf liner. What if you can't afford any of this? Take some saran wrap from the kitchen, wad it up, and just literally dab it off and make sure there's barely any on there and dot it so that you kind of get the same effect. So the first finger has the paint. The second finger, I'm trying to lighten it because I've gotten too much. This little girl is just tacked on so that I could cut the cardboard. So I used an X-Acto knife to cut her out. But I want to talk about like these little grooves and stuff. How do you cut those? Well, you just kind of go straight and then you'll come back and cut in, whether with the X-Acto knife or the scissors, and then you'll go, don't try and turn, cut back towards the cut. We're going to glue a popsicle stick on the neck because that's the weakest spot. And this also, there's some warping here from the cereal box. So just know that that is possible. We're gonna do it two different ways. We're going to roll this out and cut wings, and then we're also going to just cover wings, cardboard wings, and actually just cereal box. I am just taking the clay, and you want to spread it out and wrap it around the edge. And it takes a while because you've got to get it all smoothed out and to the back side. But we have to put some risers, so some little pieces of cardboard behind her so that she's not rocking as much because of her wings, her clay wings. So we'll do a little riser, and then this will be glued on, and we'll do a little bit of paint on her fabric dress.